So the topic is, does your partner have the right to go through your phone?
Hell no.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, like as a man, like if I'm not gonna cheat on you, so you can go through my phone, like I'm not tripping. But just if you go through like the group message, you're gonna be hurt. You know what I mean? Because it's just like some things that like you're gonna hear all the negative things that I say about you in the group message. You feel me? Like not real shit. I'm just saying, like everybody's gonna have something negative to say about their partner. You know what I mean? Like you go to some people for certain things.
So you're gonna clown the person you're supposed to be talking to for a long term to your friend.
It's not about clown. It's like, I'm gonna be like, oh, she blowing shit out of me. Like she keep on rapping and
it be moments.
But it's like it depends on the shit.
Just like we talk shit. We talk shit.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Babes like
I understand, but some people use that excuse to like hide stuff. You might say, oh, you're just gonna be hurt from group messages, but they really be hiding stuff.
But I also said you can go through my phone.
Wait, what did you say?
I said you can go through my phone, but if you go through the group message, you're gonna be hurt. Yeah,
okay, so
but I'm saying, here's the kill. If you go through my phone, that at the end of the day, that break our trust in some way, shape, or form. And that's what hold everything together. So if you break my trust, then how am I gonna be able to trust you?
Okay.
Yeah,
let's say one of your homeboys, right?
Times.
Let's say one of the girls' homeboys, let's say she has a male friend, right? Sees you doing something nothing to do, kissing somewhere, right? So then he tells her that, oh, I seen your man kissing some girl. Okay, now she don't trust you at this point, but you're like, oh, it was nothing, blah blah blah, it was X, Y, and Z. So she's like, okay, I forgive you. But in the back of her mind, she knows you're a cheater. So now she's gonna go through your phone just off rip because what you've done in the previous situation. So do you think she has a right to go through your phone since the trust is already broken already?
I mean, she has a right. I don't even know you see me no more.
I mean, I feel like if I'm not going through your phone, you don't go through my phone. I mean, I don't want to go through your phone because I feel like going through your phone is fine and like you're looking for something. You're looking for a confirmation of they're cheating or whatever. But like if you feel like you're giving your all whatever and they're giving your all, there's no point of going through their phone because like I have that understanding.
I feel like it shows some type of insecurity. Like what are you insecure about? You gotta go through your nigga phone.
No, you definitely need to have that trust because I feel like if you don't have trust, there is no relationship. If I feel like I don't trust you, then I shouldn't even be with you.
The whole killer's alright, you can go by phone. Why don't you just ask me, confront me?
Okay, let's say she asks you and you're just like, no, but we still want that assurance. Like, at the end of the day, people lie.
Am I that assurance?
Okay, so you go through
people that love you and that's
so if you can't, so that means you can't trust your nigga. If you can't trust your nigga, why you with him?
Wait, can I get something though?
Okay. Okay, go
hold up, but the thing is, like, guys, when you guys like flirt with other girls and stuff, it's not because you like want to hurt the person you love. Sometimes you guys cannot resist temptation. Therefore, you'll give out your number and you'll continue to text that person. And if that person does not, like me personally, I would never want to go through my partner's phone, but I've definitely seen people where they completely trusted their partners, and you know, it wasn't even meant to be. Like, it was just like, oh, let me check something, and they went on their phone and they definitely seen shit. You know, things like if they didn't see it like early in time, it could eventually, like, you know, progress, and the person could definitely catch feelings for that person. It's not like you guys trying to hurt them, but it's just like your second nature to like, you guys cannot resist temptation, and that's what it is.
But it's like just like males can't, females can't either. Like you get females love attention. So you
that's
get
not true.
You get a male that's feeding them endless attention, bro. Like at the end of the day, and females are naive. Females are very naive. You can let a nigga come up to you and could tell you straight up, oh, like they just trying to be your master. Like they just want to be cool with you. You feel me? And then you get comfortable with them. You feel me? And once you get comfortable, then they hitting your phone. Then you got your nigga like, why you hitting another nigga phone? It's 12:30 at night. You hitting his phone. Oh, that's just my friend. But then if that nigga hit a female phone, oh, that's just my friend. Why you hitting her phone?
So exactly. So if you went through her phone and you know guys, so you'd be like, hey, his intention is not to be your friend. You know, sometimes going through the phone doesn't have to be negative. It doesn't always have to be like, I'm trying to find some shit you're doing. Like, you know, it could be like, oh, this man, like, his intention is not trying to be your friend. You know, you could stop it. Like, maybe she really thought he was trying to be her friend. Because some guys really come off like, I'm really trying to be your friend. I'm really trying to help you, and that's not the case at all.
But I feel like you're not gonna.
If she loves you, you gotta leave her. She don't listen.
But then girls are very quick to be like, okay, if you come up to her and you say, oh, I feel like this dude has an intention, she's quick to cut that dude off. When it comes to a dude, oh, this girl, I know she be around. Oh no, she not even doing enough. Blah blah blah. Okay, bet. But you told me to cut off my male friend. But when it comes to your female friend, you have a problem.
Are y'all quick to cut him off, or are y'all quick to say that your nigga's controlling because he wants you to cut somebody off that he know what's up with him?
No, I wouldn't say it's control. I just be like, okay, but you don't. I mean, I don't really care.
Is that it?
The problem come when you sit here trying to tell shorty, like you trying to let her know like what's good, and then she steady talking about some this is controlling, this is controlling, this is controlling, and then you like, yo, you see the bigger picture. She's not seeing that. A lot of time females, they look at what's in the moment. You know what I'm saying? They look at what's going on right now instead of what could potentially happen, instead of how this right here is leading to the biggest storm. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you get through to that person?
No, when it becomes excessive, when you keep telling me you cut him off, you cut him off, now you're controlling. But if it's one person that you feel something about, then that's a different story. Like, there's certain girls where I might feel something in me, like, she's not right. Like, you don't need to be around her. I've noticed something about her. I don't want you around her. But I'm not really that type of person. Like, you can have friends until I notice some shit. Then that's when I'm like, I don't really know about her. And if she do some more shit, you're cut off. I can tell when there's just something wrong about a girl. Like, I can tell a girl's intentions, you know what I mean? Like, she doesn't even have to do too much, but you can, I mean, anybody can tell a girl that wants attention, a girl, you know, she's there for the right reasons, and, you know. There's also scenarios where it's not necessarily me or you going through my phone. Your phone might be unlocked one day on your notifications and I see something. You know what I'm saying? But then if I confront you about it, why are you going through my phone? I wasn't going through your phone.
Yeah, it's not like she's being insecure. It's just literally like she's just walking by. She saw some shit. She went through it. It happened to be something. And it's been... No,
Daniel, son. That's one. No, hell no. She seen it and then she went through it.
No, it's definitely true. I've definitely seen situations like that. Like, they were not...
I even go through it. It's like if you see a notification, it's like...
What is a girl around like, hey, daddy?
Like, okay, it's like, look.
You don't got no children. Who's hitting you up calling you daddy?
I mean, if you see that.
If I see one thing on your phone, I'm going to be like, oh, there must be something else too. So I'm going to look.
Yeah.
If you don't give me a reason, then no. But if it happens to be in my face, then, you know, sometimes things like, you know, they just come to you. Like, you know, God doesn't want you to ignore the signs. Like, he's bringing it to your face.
Okay, piggybacking off of somebody, if you're going through your partner's phone, all right. How do you feel about, like, your partner talking to their ex? Like, they're like, oh, we're still friends.
Fuck out of here. That's nutty as shit. No, because a lot of times people be like, oh, we still friends and all that shit. No, fuck out of here.
That's your ex for a reason, right?
Exactly.
So you
still a reason.
Right, you feel me?
That's crazy. You guys say that, but like,
yeah, but
you don't apply it to yourself.
If I'm getting my ex phone for something, what? For what? You gonna ask me for what? When you hit your
if it comes out of nowhere, then I'm gonna look at you like it's weird. But if I knew y'all were cool before me and you got together or whatever, like y'all had an understanding, for me that's different. But if you come out of nowhere, oh, why you hitting Tasha's phone? Like, why are you doing that all of a sudden? That don't make sense.
What if Tasha my wife, Angela?
You need to blame it. You so laughed. It wasn't even supposed to go.
Anyway, nah, man.
So once y'all feel like y'all lost trust, do you feel like you should get out of a relationship immediately?
No. Yes. No.
Because I was about to say, are y'all even practicing?
Because at the end of the day, when you're, let's say your partner cheats on you, you're gonna remember that for the rest of your life, no matter what. You can just look at the shirt that he cheated on you with. You're gonna be like, damn. Oh, that joint come right back. Everything just start coming right back. You start getting angry out of nowhere. It's gonna sit with you forever. Like,
and then it becomes a female.
I mean, but
then it becomes a problem. It's a problem.
But the accent now, it's a problem. I don't like people deserve a second chance. I understand, like, third chance, that's wild. Y'all don't feel like people deserve a second chance.
I think people deserve a second chance, but some girls just be
it's hard to give.
You be walking in the room with
it depends on if you in a relationship. I don't know. To me,
yeah, we're talking about relationship.
A marriage, that's a different story. Because y'all vowed to be together for your whole life, whatever.
Yeah.
If I'm in a relationship and you cheated on me,
especially
for me it's too hard to gain back that trust, because now it becomes a problem of you always accusing me, you don't trust me no more because you did this, but now you're trying to make me seem like I never trusted you from the jump, which it was never the case. So now it's my fault, and it was never like that. You know how girls are, they get emotional, so now they really start believing like, damn, it really is my fault, he's not doing nothing. You could be out here doing whatever. So I mean,
I feel like for me with second chances with cheating, it's like it will all go back to like, if you really think cheating is wrong, like without me being your girlfriend, if you think cheating is wrong, then you know you did that by accident. But if you don't think cheating, like you started thinking like cheating is wrong because you have a girlfriend now, then you're never gonna change. Honestly, like your mentality about cheating has to be wrong before you have a girlfriend. Like you have to think that's wrong.
If they thought that cheating was not wrong from the get-go, they're gonna cheat. It might not be now, it might not be tomorrow, but they're definitely gonna cheat. You know, it could be behind your back, because they don't believe that cheating is wrong. You know what I mean? They're just doing that to please you. Like, for a person to for a relationship to work, you have to understand that they have to believe the situation first before, you know what I mean, you can make them believe it. You can't change people if it's like really what they think. Like it's their belief, you know, they believe that, so you can't really cheat them. So I feel like if they think that cheating is wrong before the get-go, they're gonna cheat. Like, you might not know about it, but they think it's okay, they're gonna do it.
If not, you're gonna keep doing it, temptations are gonna come, and you're just gonna keep doing it, so it's no need to give you
So accident, I love that you said that word. So do you guys honestly believe there's only one person and one time that they cheated on you?
What do we believe?
Like when some, like say you get cheated on, you're like, oh, it was an accident, I didn't mean to do that, this is the only time it happened. Do you guys truly believe that? Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, it was only one time, and good. Like most of the time it's casual sex. Like, it's not.
Are you talking about just sexual? Are you just talking about cheating sexually?
I don't think it's an accident at all.
Are you talking about cheating sexually, or are you talking about just like in general?
Nah, you don't just slip and fall into somebody's.
Cheating is
I think he emotionally cheat on somebody.
Oh yeah. Okay, explain,
That's how women
please.
cheat on y'all.
Please, that's exactly how y'all be cheating.
Let's say that you have a boyfriend who works all the time. Understandable, you know, females are like, oh yeah, we're trying to be a down-ass girl and you have to work, but it's sometimes we really need y'all by our side. We be going through stuff, not even just like stuff that it's not even something we can't even explain. Like, we just be moody just because of just random stuff. So we always want y'all to be there. So if you're not there, we're gonna, I'm not saying we're, but hypothetically speaking, the female may go and talk to another male figure. Sometimes we don't want to talk to females all the time. Because it's just like, females always want to give their point of view that it's just, we don't want to hear that. So we want to hear another male's like point of view as far as like, the pines that we're going through, blah, blah, blah. So if you're not there, we're going to be tempted.
Male friend.
Yeah,
right.
our male friend.
Male
And then it's like an accident. Like, we didn't mean to like, oh, I'm about to just go look for another dude. It's just like, you're not there. So what do you want me to do?
I think that goes back into...
Nah, fuck off that. Fuck that. Nah, that's dead.
That goes back into...
So like if you met like the male figure or whatever, like y'all cool, but you know like that's just his best friend or that's just her best friend, then I mean, why would you assume that they're doing whatever?
I mean, if that's my man's like...
Because what she just said.
Right, like, she talking about dipping and dabbing, like, you feel me? Like, if I know, like, 100 grand, that's my man's, and that's one thing. Like, I'm not going to trip off that. Or if I knew, like, that was her man's before I met her, like, and I get to know that nigga, like, okay, that's one thing. But the way she talking about dipping and dabbing and then going and, oh, just finding somebody, like...
A transitional nigga.
Yeah, like, just to find some comfort, like, you feel me? Nah, if that's your nigga, that's what your comfort is supposed to be. If you know he out here grinding trying to get some bread, you supposed to hold that nigga down. He grinding for you. He grinding for your chain, for your ring, like you said. You better say it. And you about to do it down because he grinding for you.
That's motherly instinct.
Y'all ungrateful. Y'all
no, it's not about being ungrateful. It's
not appreciative as shit. This nigga grinding for you. His paycheck going to you, and the bills will keep a roof over your head, some food in front of you, and all that shit. And some and you leaving all that.
Exactly. Right.
Okay, I get that, but if you know where he at, if you know what he doing, and you gonna sit there and dip it down, let that nigga down.
Money is never enough.
Okay, why is your dude paying all the bills? Shouldn't the female also be helping out too?
I mean, you sounded like you was at home in the bed cooling.
No, I'm not in the bed. Watching Netflix. I'm not at home cooling. I'm saying that sometimes some dudes want to be like, oh, okay. Some girls want attention. Some dudes be like, oh, I'm trying to go watch football with my dudes. Okay, why can't you stay here and hang out with me? No, I want to watch football with my dudes. Okay. You keep on, that keeps on progressing. Oh, I'm going out with my dudes this weekend. Why aren't you going to stay with me? I mean, I see you every day. Why I got to say, okay, cool. Keeps on progressing. All right, bet. So when you're going out with your weekends with your dudes, I'm going to be like, oh, Bobby, I'm trying to talk. But it don't have to be on some slide. It can be like, oh, I'm just trying to just talk. This is what's up. And it doesn't have to be like, oh, you met the person.
So what do that instead of talking to your nigga, you go here and let me know. Like, look, this is a problem. Like, you just keep saying, okay.
No, I said that. She kept telling you like, oh, why don't you hang out with me this weekend? Like,
but then he be like, nah, I want to hang out with my nigga.
Then that nigga be a conversation.
When he say I want to hang out with my nigga, he be like, nah, nigga, I want you to stay here and stay with me.
I feel like y'all need to find a new relationship because that shit ain't working out.
Yeah, it's not. Like, because if I want you whatever weekend, you're gonna cancel whatever you're doing, what you're doing, and you're gonna hang out with me. That's how it works. So if we're working every day, 9 to 5 or 9 to 6, whatever amount of time they're working, and you come back home and we will come back together, we're not going to want to go out and go spend time with each other because we're both going to be tired. So during the weekend is a time for us to, you know, spend time with each other, go out, talk about how our week was, XYZ. But if you're with your dude every weekend, what do you expect me to do? At the end of the day, girls want hanging out with their girlfriends all the time. It tends to get annoying. But dudes can hang out with their dudes from sun up to sun down and not have a problem. So I'm not trying to say, oh, go out, let me go hang out with Bobby in this instance for real, and go do something sexual or something else we doing. But there's some things that I can't talk to a female about that I can talk to a male about. So if you're not there to talk to me, so then I'm about to reach out to another dude.
It goes back to the amount of trust that's in your relationship. Like we were saying before, about having male or female friends, whatever, wanting to cut them off. If you're a controlling person and you made your girl cut off all her friends before, now she really doesn't have anybody to talk to, since she can't even talk to her man about something because he's too busy for her. So if she had those friends that she had before, she had somebody to confide in, but now she's looking for somebody else that she doesn't even know that now there could potentially be something there for. There's like that temptation there, room for them to cheat. If they had those friends before, it wouldn't have been a problem. You should never be too dependent on somebody. And since you made me cut off all these people, now I'm really dependent on you because you're the only person I have. You know what I'm saying? So now I have to come to you for everything. And some men are like that. They're that controlling to where they want a girl to be dependent on. Don't have no job. Don't do this. Don't do that. I'm providing for you, whatever. Some guys think that's what a man consists of, which isn't the truth. But I mean, that affects the girl emotionally. Like, that breaks down your mind. Like, you don't even have yourself at that point. You know what I'm saying? It's just him, and that's it. And then whenever you get out of that situation, you don't even know yourself, for real. And now you've cut off all these people, and now you look dumb as shit. You know, y'all aren't even together anymore. And now you want your friends back, and you go back to them, and they're like, no, fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You did all this for this dude that wasn't even there for you, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Like, being with someone every day, that's not going to work. Like, you're going to get tired of that person. Like, it's so much you can talk about in one fucking day. So it's like, I mean, you need space too.
Talking every day. But that's what I'm saying. If there's a problem with me going out and not being around you, say something. Don't go out and do something.
But I mean, some girls they want to be with you all day, and they don't want you to go out with your friends because they assume that you gonna go out with your friends and you gonna do shit you and your friends do that involves girls or whatever you want to call it, and it's not gonna lead to a good situation because I mean, what does boys do? Which I will just joke and talk about what?
Sometimes. You want to know what niggas do? Niggas roll pack and hop on 2K and play 2K and talk shit.
Then you don't need to be there because that means you're not having a fucking productive day. Y'all are smoking and playing 2K. Y'all are smoking and playing 2K.
I want to say two things off what you said. One, like, if it got to the point where your girl really needs you, like, to the point where she got to call somebody else to talk about, like, you know, what's going on in her life, you need to cancel whatever's going on with your friends.
Yep.
Another thing is,
it's not like you a girl though. Was talking about.
Hold up. Another thing is, like, you said, like, oh, some, like she said, some girls do want you around all the time. So before you get into a relationship, you need to know the person, like, you know. So if you know that person is the type of person that needs somebody all the time, you know what you got yourself into. Don't try to tell her, oh, no, fuck that, I'm going to where I want to go now.
Because you knew
she was
what's
in a
up.
relationship with you.
You
knew what you were getting yourself into.
Don't be trying to switch up.
Right. Don't try to switch up what you get into. Don't try to switch up.
Don't be trying to switch up
because dudes got switching up.
So y'all want us to not have friends?
No, y'all can have friends, but during the week, especially weekdays, especially like us, we're students. So like you're in school, you're in class, like you only see them usually on the nighttime. By the time nighttime comes, you're tired. You're not trying to sit there and listen to them rap. You listen to your teacher rap all day. You just want to sleep, cuddle, maybe watch Netflix. But during the week, I really want to go out, talk to you. Let's talk. Like we busy during the week, so let's talk during the weekend. Which I'm about to go with my dudes, go smoke pack and play 2K. Why?
But what if he not busy?
Come play 2K with me. Come teach me. I mean, I don't know what you come teach me.
Okay.
I like video games, so come teach me. I'll play.
Why not spend time with him during the week? You feel me? Like you that busy, you can't even step aside and have lunch with your nigga.
It doesn't matter.
What if I have an exam?
If she's doing
You ain't
that,
got an exam every hour every day.
Shut up.
You ain't got
no,
that.
it's not even that. If she's used to that, you got her used to that. You guys just love to switch up once y'all get into the relationship. It's like a different person. It's like,
we gotta show y'all we interested, so we don't put 150%. Y'all like, oh, he ain't shit. He just another.
But if we were to act the same once we're in a relationship compared to before the relationship, y'all probably not gonna want to be. No, it's just because like you get used to a person, so you're around them every day. Like she was saying, like that shit gets irritating. Like
so
you want to break from somebody.
You want to trap them. Like you don't want to tell them who you really are. Because
no, it's not about that. You gotta understand the process. No. You have to understand the process of getting to know a woman. Sometimes you gotta put in extra effort, even if you don't technically feel that way.
But you always gotta stay true to yourself too, though.
Exactly.
You gotta stay.
No, it is staying true to yourself at the same time.
So if you feel like you didn't have time to put in that extra effort to keep a woman, then you shouldn't have gotten that relationship in the first place.
If a nigga trying to stay true to himself, right? And if that mean that he need to like step away for like maybe he go MIA not MIA, but like maybe he don't reply back until let's say you hit his phone at like 10 something and this nigga don't reply back until like 8.
She gonna know what you doing.
Right, but what if that's him just taking some time to himself?
Say that. You say that.
No.
She don't like
I'm not gonna be like, oh nah, it's 10 o'clock. I'm asleep. And then I text you, like you said, 8 in the morning. I'm saying, good morning. You gonna have an attitude with me?
No, I'm gonna have attitude. But if it's 4 p.m. and you don't text me back till 4 p.m. next time about you sleep,
it depends on the
if it's 10 p.m. and you don't answer, 9 times out of 10 you probably sleep. That's how I am. If it's 10 p.m. or 10 to 12 and I don't answer, I'm probably asleep or my phone's dead.
Just see, like you said.
But if it's getting consistent, if it's like, oh, 8 p.m. oh I'm asleep, oh 6 p.m. oh I'm asleep.
Nah.
So you sleep at any time? No.
Oh no,
I mean, the nigga can't take a nap.
All I'm saying is the same scenario. You see, you change dynamics and shit. I be trying to like stay with the same story. I'm saying like if he, alright, he didn't text you at 8 a.m. He texted you probably at 4 the next day. He had a test in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And then he texts you and he like done with his day and like, hey, what's up? I thought I was asleep last night, and then you know what I'm saying, explain the whole day to you. Are you gonna still have an attitude?
I mean, you should already tell me that before. Like you should tell me that the day before. Like I got a text. Cause I usually tell you like, oh, I got a test. So if I don't text back, like don't feel no type of way. I'm probably studying.
Sometimes it don't be like that.
24 hours later, talking about you had a test.
Sometimes it don't be like that. You do it. You probably do it the same way. If you, I don't even know. Like not even like somebody you with, even a friend. Like just somebody you said, okay, I'm gonna hang out with you later. Like a girlfriend, I'm gonna hang out with you later. You don't hit them back because you're doing this, that, and the third, and you probably don't hit them back till later on the next day. Like, my bad, I was doing this and the third. You
I feel some type of way. If we had plans and I take my weekend to hang out with you and you're my friend, you don't tell me that you would do. So I feel some type of way. Like, why didn't you just tell me that? It's only one text. Oh, I have to study. Bam. You don't have to be like, oh, hey, girl, I have to study. I gotta do this. I got this test. No. But oh, Lena, my bad. I have to study. Boom. That's it. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna make arrangements with my other friends. Don't just tell me 24 hours later, oh, I had a test last night to do this. But it's just like something bad could happen to you. It's not even just cheating. It's just like something bad could have really happened to you. And I'm over here blowing your phone like, what you doing? What's going on? Like you're not responding. And you text me 24 hours later like, oh, I was asleep.